Hello, Saskia here again. Just want to share with you a short chair yoga practice. We sit in chairs. We spend a lot of our day in chairs. So just to have an awareness of the practice where we can do some stretches, some lengthenings in our chair is a really helpful practice. So I have a chair. Make sure it doesn't have wheels, of course. And I encourage you to come sit in the chair at the edge of the chair. I suggest the edge of the chair because that allows us to sit straight and tall. Often when we sit all the way back into the back of the chair, we tend to gravitate towards it and lean into the back of the chair. Let me give you a side view. My knees are stacked above my heels. My shoulders are stacked above my hips. So I'm comfortably on the edge of the chair and my spine is long. And I can really feel the grounding of the body bones on the seat of the chair. So I've created a right angle, not only in my legs, but also a nice right angle in my hips and my spine. All right. From here, we're going to take the palms of the hands together. Take your right pointer finger on top of the left and let all the other fingers follow suit. It's going to be a bit of a brain teaser in and of itself if this is not your automatic side. You're going to turn your hands inside out. Release your shoulders away from the ears. Feel free to keep the elbows royally bent. We're just going to pause here, turning the head from side to side. Just notice the neck and shoulders. Notice the quality in the neck and shoulders. And then as we ease back to center, we're going to raise the arms up overhead. Now, nothing else changes. Your spine remains neutral. Watch out that you're not kicking your ribs forwards and rolling forwards in your pelvis. You want to knit the ribs together, connect front and back ribs. And you may keep the elbows royally bent. Some of you may find that you can straighten the arms in varying degrees. Some of you may be able to straighten the arms fully. Now, what's most important is that the neck and shoulders are free, that the shoulder blades are drawing down the back of the body. Take one more cleansing breath in. And one more steady cleansing breath out. Now, as we exhale, we're going to release the arms steadily back down. Palms of the hands come together. Now, left pointer finger comes on top of right. Again, if this is your non-automatic side, you may take a moment to align everything. It may not be as comfortable. Turn the hands inside out once again. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Knit the ribs together. Turn the head once again, gently from side to side. Noticing the quality of the breath. And as you inhale and ease back to center, knit the ribs together. Find that containment through the front and back body. And then slowly come to raise the arms up overhead. Long cleansing breaths in and steady cleansing breaths out. One more inhale. Honor where the elbows rest. Shoulders and neck is more important, having freedom and liberation there than having straight arms. One more inhale, one more exhale. And then we sweep the arms steadily back down. Unroll the shoulders in a nice full round circle. Bring them forwards, up towards the ears and down the back. Roll the shoulders forwards, up to the ears and down the back. Couple more. Release that holding and tension that you may have in the neck and shoulders. Take a breath, close your eyes, and just take a moment to observe. What sensations are you aware of in your body? One more cleansing breath in. One more steady cleansing breath out. Take your left hand, rest it on the edge of your chair. There's a slight bend in your left elbow to support your shoulders drawing away from the ears. Some of us have longer arms than torso. If that's the case, the elbow is slightly bent. Right hand comes to right shoulder. Inhale, come raise the right arm up overhead, and then gently lift over to the left side. Now your right buttock remains rooted into the seat of the chair, and you get this wonderful stretch through the side body. You don't have to go far over to this left side to experience that lengthening and stretch. Now keep relaxing that left shoulder. Let it release away from the ear. One more cleansing breath in. One more steady cleansing breath out. Less is more. And then we'll release, sweeping the arm back down. Rest both hands onto the thighs. Just take a moment to witness the sensations on your right and left side. We're not really taught to bear witness to the sensations in our bodies. This is why I take it slow so that you can really make that mind-body connection. Observing this shift in sensation in right side compared to left. Now, we'll take the right hand on the outside of the chair. Let the hand rest on the edge of the chair. Let the elbow release. Sorry, the elbow is slightly bent. Your shoulder is releasing away from the ear. And now your left hand comes to your left shoulder. Raise that left arm up to the ceiling and gently lift over to your right side. Again, you don't have to go far. Keep that left buttock bone rooting into the edge of the chair or into the seat of the chair. Think of extending upwards towards the ceiling rather than how low can I go over to the right side. And breathe in. Full breaths in and out. Relax the right shoulder away from the ear. In the act of doing less, we can scan through the body. You have more energy to be aware of the workings of the body because you're not being maxed out. And you can release areas that may be gathering tension that don't need to. Exhale. As we release, sweep the arm gently back down. Roll your shoulders. Again, just releasing and undoing if there's any residual tension. Bring our attention to the legs. We're going to straighten the right leg out in front. Root your right heel into the earth. Now you are at the edge of the chair, safe and stable, but you being on the edge of the chair allows you to straighten the leg. If you're further back in the seat of the chair, you won't be able to straighten the leg because your thigh will hit the back of the chair. As you root the right heel into the earth, spread your toes. You may find that you're creating a nice sensation along the back of that right leg. Now, another important point is, are you sitting straight? Because again, that slouching could have crept in because this is our norm more so than sitting with a straight spine. So come back up and be mindful that you're really sitting on the top of the buttock bones. And notice just that sitting straight can accentuate the stretch on the back of the leg. Now, if you have open hamstrings and you're like, what are you talking about? I don't feel any sensation on the back of my legs. You can very slightly hinge forwards with the torso. Continuing to maintain length in the spine. Just a slight forward motion in the torso will again increase the sensation on the back of the leg. All right, let's point the toes down. You may or may not be able to rest the toes to the earth. And then gently come raise the foot back up. Keep spreading the toes to the best of your ability. It took me years to be able to spread my toes. Some people naturally do it. And for others of us, it takes time to cultivate that awakening in the feet. Switch to the other side. Come rest right foot to the earth and straighten and lengthen left leg out along the ground. Root the left heel into the earth, spread the toes wide, create space between all 5 toes to the best of your ability. Sitting nice and straight and tall, let your shoulders release away from your ears, allow your shoulder blades to frame the back of your body, and you sit straight. Take in that wonderful stretch through the back of the leg and allow the breath to remain present. Smooth, steady breaths in, smooth, steady, cleansing breaths out. Now let's point the left toes down. It's fine if they don't reach the floor. When you're ready, take that breath. Sometimes it creates cramp in my ankle and my calf. That can happen. And then retract the toes back, spreading through. Good. Come release the foot back down to the earth. All right. Come take your left hand and place it on the outside of your right thigh. Your right hand is going to come behind you. You've got some space on the seat behind you, and you bring your hand like a tent on your fingertips, and you rest your fingertips onto the seat of the chair right in the middle of your buttocks. Keep your right arm bent, left arm is straight, and you're gently revolving. Now turn from your ribs. Your arms are supporting the twist. Your arms are not creating the twist. So gently come guide your right ribs back. Encourage your left ribs to come forwards. You're looking over your right shoulder towards the wall behind you. And you take a couple of cleansing breaths in and cleansing breaths out. One more inhale. One more exhale. And then you gently release the twist, coming back to the center. Rest your hands onto your thighs. Take a cleansing breath in. And a cleansing breath out, just witnessing the effects of the twist and the breath on the body. And we'll go to the other side. Come take right hand on the outside of your left thigh. So my palm is facing out to the side. The back of my right hand is locked into the outside of the left thigh. Left hand, like a tent, fingertips pointing down. Rest the fingertips onto the seat of the chair in the middle of the buttocks. My back left arm is bent. My front right arm is straight. And we gently come to revolve now to the left. Turning the head to look over the left shoulder towards the wall behind you. And come to breathe. Smooth, steady breaths in, and smooth, steady, cleansing breaths out. One more inhale. One more exhale. As we release, easing back to center. I have two more postures for you. I'm going to turn the chair sideways so you get a better view from the side. One is cat-cow in the chair. You can stay as you are. I'm just turning sideways so that you get a better bird's eye view as to what I'm asking your body to do. So again, we remain on the edge of the chair because that supports us having a neutral spine. We're going to rest our hands on our knees and our arms are straight but not locked. They're relaxed. Cat-cow. You're going to roll your pelvis back. You're going to round in your back. Round in the lower back gently, round in mid-back, round in upper back, and tuck the chin into the chest. Round your shoulders forwards. Breathe out. And then you're going to breathe in. Come sit nice and straight and tall. Now you're going to rock your pelvis forwards a bit, to whatever degree is available in your body. You're going to lift your ribs, lift your heart, and imagine raising your heart upwards to the heavens. There's a slight tractioning in the arms to support shoulder blades drawing down the back of the body. Don't drop the head all the way back. Keep your eyes between the horizon line and the corner of the ceiling and the wall, so as not to strain the neck. Lift the heart. And then exhale, reverse the curve and round again. Slowly, go in slow motion. Let all the breath out. Inhale, slowly rising and easing up. Lifting gently. And exhale, slowly rounding. 4 more rounds, back and forth. Let the movement and the breath be in sync. Move slowly and respectfully through your body, liberating the spine. Two more. Exhale and round. Inhale and lift. Last one. Rising up through the heart. Exhale and round. And we'll come back to a neutral spine. We're going to close with a back bend. It's a very gentle back bend. We're going to take our hands behind us on the seat of the chair again. And I'm going to have you rest onto your fingertips. You may be resting onto your knuckles. Your elbows are slightly bent, and imagine drawing your elbows inwards towards each other. Now, imagine knitting the ribs together so that there's a connection between the front and back body and awareness between the front and back body. So we're containing in the front and back body and in the rib cage, but we're broadening through the collarbone and beginning to open up through the chest and heart. Now keep your eyes gazing forwards. And you're going to softly imagine bringing back the heart to the front of the heart and raising the front of the heart upwards to the heavens. Again, my eyes remain between the horizon line and the corners of the ceiling and the wall. If I drop my head back, then my intellect is doing the back bend, not my body, and we can strain the neck. So the elbows are slightly bent, the hands are rooting into the seat of the chair, and we're lifting our heart. Eyes are softly gazing forwards, and you're rising. As you exhale, gently release, come back to center, take a pause. Come back to a neutral spine. Back bends are all about repetition. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, rise. Find your inhale and exhale here for a couple of breaths. And then we slowly come release back to center. Take a pause. Was there discomfort when you came back? Did you push too far? Or was it a comfortable expression of a back bend? One more. Cleansing breath in, rising. Lifting up through the heart. And as you exhale, gently come to release. Release the arms. Come, sit back into your chair. Relax back into the back of the chair. Here you can let your body find its natural comfortable position. The feet can be a little further out. Allow the palms of your hands to rest upwards towards the ceiling. Close your eyes and just take a couple of breaths here. Allow your physical body to relax. Just taking a moment to allow the innate wisdom and intelligence of the body to integrate the moves that we did. And then slowly coming to open the eyes. Namaste. The divine light within me honors and sees the divine light within you. Thank you. This was a short chair yoga sequence. I hope it is helpful. Bye-bye.